Hi, this is Bill, and you are on the Travel Beat with Angela and Bill, your source for all things travel. This is going to be part one of a series of videos that we are going to produce on our trip in 2021 to the beautiful island of Oahu in Hawaii. We stayed at 3 different resorts. We'll tell you what we liked and disliked about all 3, show you around the island and our travels, including some of the tourist spots that we went to, and talk about our journey. We hope this video provides good information for you and your future travels, and that you enjoy taking the journey with Angela and I. One of the most dangerous things about working as a travel advisor is it's kind of like having an alcoholic work in a liquor store. Last year, a friend of mine that I used to work with contacted me and asked about flight prices to Hawaii. Now, at the time, Hawaii was a little more difficult to travel to than it is now. There was very strict testing requirements and authorizations required. But when I looked at the prices for her and I saw that we could get a nonstop trip from Orlando to Oahu for approximately $500 a person, we jumped on the offer. I went to Angela's office and said, take an extra couple of weeks off because we're going to Hawaii. Now, as I'm sure you can understand, it is a long flight. It's approximately 11 hours in the air. When you fly over Los Angeles, that's about the halfway point. So we opted to go with the extra comfort seats, and we did fly in Hawaiian Airlines. Hawaiian Airlines was absolutely amazing. They were one of the best airlines I've ever flown on. They gave us food. They were constantly very attentive. And right from the check-in point, it was aloha, and you felt like your vacation began then, which was really, really nice. Now, obviously, being a travel advisor, I do research for other people, and I also do research for myself. So we went there with a pretty good game plan. We wanted to experience several different hotels in different areas. So we stayed at 3 different properties: the Sheraton Waikiki, the Aulani Resort by Disney, which is in the Ko'olina area of Oahu, and then also in the Moana Surfrider, which is the oldest hotel in Hawaii and had a ton of history. We hit all of the typical tourist spots. We went to the Dole Pineapple Plantation, Pearl Harbor, the USS Missouri, the North Shore. We were throughout the island of Oahu. We even saw where they filmed part of Jurassic Park. This video is going to be broken up into several segments to keep it from being too long, a couple of days at a time. So we definitely invite you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you do not miss any of the updates as I get a chance to edit and upload the footage and our thoughts. Now, like the rest of the United States, there are no all-inclusives in Hawaii, or no real ones anyway. So when you're going, definitely budget in extra money for food. Things are very expensive there as everything has to be imported. As you can see here, it is a long flight. We left early in the morning on a Saturday morning, arrived with gaining 6 hours. Sometime around sunset on Saturday night, we were exhausted. We did do the leg reading in the airport, which was really fun and neat, but you do have to pay for that these days. It's not like on the Brady Bunch where they just bring it up to you. When we checked into our room, we had a nice little gift there of chocolates from the hotel concierge. The first hotel we stayed at was the Sheraton Waikiki. We pretty much went right up to our room once we had checked in. We were pretty exhausted from traveling the whole day. Very beautiful room. We'll see, give you a quick little view of it here. As you can see, the rooms are not very large in Hawaii, especially the Waikiki area. The Waikiki area is very much like high-rise hotels. Everything is pretty close together.
And this is
One
something
thing
you
we
don't
did
see in
discover that
American
we
bathroom
absolutely
in the United
loved
States very often.
was the bidet in the
Toilet with a
bathroom.
bidet
Now,
built
if
into it.
you don't know what a bidet is, essentially it's a little butt washer that
Side bidet
actually warms
built
and
in
heats the water.
with a remote control on the wall.
There's a little air dryer thing,
Which
there's a
apparently
remote
has
on the side.
for her pleasure.
And Angela and I absolutely
his
love
pleasure.
this. We actually explored how we could install it in our house.
And the nice drawing,
in our house,
actually,
but,
all joking aside.
maybe someday we'll do that.
Nice,
but that was
refreshing.
definitely a little
dryer
different.
actually was a little
My
warm,
understanding it's pretty big in Europe,
definitely
but not
interesting for the first time using a bidet.
While we really liked the bidet, we absolutely loved the view we had from our balcony of Diamond Head and Waikiki Beach. It was absolutely breathtaking. This has been a bucket list trip for me for quite some time, and it was as beautiful in person as it is in any picture you've ever seen. After that, we walked around the lobby a little bit. You see this amazing sand sculpture in the lobby of the Sheraton Waikiki. Here also is the lobby area. There are some stores in a arcade area. There are also restaurants located there. Lawson Station, which is almost like a 7-Eleven, I guess. My understanding is kind of a Japanese brand. Stores that sell funky hats and just all kinds of, general things that you would need in a hotel. Jet lag is real. So we got there, even though it was probably about 7 o'clock their time, it was 1 or 2 in the morning New York's time. We decided to stay up. The trick I learned from doing midnights in the NYPD, you stay up your last tour after a midnight. We stopped at the Hard Rock Cafe to get myself a pin, and then we went to the Mai Tai bar to get a Mai Tai, which is what Hawaii is famous for. We got a couple of them, sat right there with the Diamond Head view, had an absolutely amazing time. Beautiful view. I discovered I'm not a huge fan of Mai Tais, but we enjoyed them anyway. So Angela, what do you think of Hawaii?
Beautiful.
Yeah? Do you know how to get back to the room right now?
Hell no.
Have you been awake too long?
24 hours.
No, it's not 24 hours yet. Another hour, babe. As you can see from what Angela was saying, we were both shot. But we decided to stay awake a little bit, enjoy the sunset, just kind of people watch, and start the next day fresh. As you can see, the hotel was absolutely beautiful. This is a pool area on the side looking towards the Sheraton Hotel. We'll have a lot more video of the hotel we will show you in later episodes. But like I said, that night we were shot and wanted to just hit the bed. Well, the plan worked. We got a good night's sleep, woke up the next day, and raring to go. We went to the Aloha Stadium Marketplace first, which is in the parking lot of Aloha Stadium in Hawaii. It is a huge flea market and swap meet. We probably spent about 2 hours there just kind of walking in circles, seeing all the different vendors and crafts. It was a lot of fun. Now, they were only open certain days during the week, so we kind of had to plan out when we wanted to go there. It was also a great first stop because we were able to get a lot of our souvenir shopping done early and at prices that were lower than you would get in the tourist trap shops that are around the island. For our next stop, we loaded up the Mustang. Yes, we rented a red Ford Mustang convertible and headed up to the Dole Plantation, which is located in the center of Oahu. They had more Dole Pineapple bling and merch than shake a stick at, but it was definitely very fun. It was beautiful. We didn't do the train ride or walk through the tour or the maze or anything like that. We kind of just went shopping and to get Angela some Dole Whip. But as you can see, if you're into pineapples, this is a place to go. But again, it was really interesting. It is a huge plantation and a big part of the history of Hawaii. Much like everything else in Hawaii, the grounds there are absolutely beautiful. There's beautiful plants, amazing landscaping. They had a garden maze. Just really breathtaking scenery in general. But we had a plan. And the plan was to head up to Giovanni's shrimp truck, which is famous throughout Hawaii as having absolutely amazing shrimp scampi. Now, this one's located up in the North Shore, and it has a small parking lot. There are some other food trucks in the area, and getting in there is a challenge. Now, Giovannis is probably the most well-known of the shrimp scampi food trucks. If you've been to a different one, please write in the comments below which ones you've been to and whether you like them as much as Giovanni's. Next up on our North Shore food tour, or impromptu food tour, is Giovanni's Shave Ice. Now, it is not shaved ice, it is shave ice. And it is not a snow cone. It's very different. Basically, they take, it's similar to a snow cone. However, they shave the ice down so that it is super, super, super fine and really takes the syrup and flavors very well. There are a million different flavors of syrup they can put on it. They can make it into 3 different ones, and the topper on it is they put sweetened condensed milk over the top. Now, we've had Kona ice in the Florida area, and we've tried to find someplace that's similar to the shave ice you get in Hawaii, and it just doesn't exist. Almost like other food cities are famous for things like Texas famous for brisket or Philly cheesesteaks. That shave ice is something you can only get in Hawaii in our experience. We'd like to thank you for watching so far. We hope you're enjoying it. If you do, hit the like button, and definitely please subscribe to the channel. It helps us out, and this way you won't miss out on any future content about our travels throughout the world. Well, we kind of ran out of steam, and with bellies full of shave ice and Dole Whip and shrimp scampi, we headed back towards Waikiki Beach, parked the car, spent a little bit of time on the beach, and just kind of put away the camera and enjoyed each other's company, enjoyed the sunset, and just the beautiful tropical breezes in paradise. We also had an early excursion the next day to Pearl Harbor, which was a absolutely moving, breathtaking bucket list experience for me. So we wanted to get to bed early and, again, just enjoy each other's company. Again, thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. On the next episode, like I said, we'll have Pearl Harbor, the USS Missouri, more beautiful views from all around the island of Oahu. We hope you're enjoying this video. And again, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to us, and especially when you see the comments and people enjoying the content. You can also join us on our Facebook page, The Travel Beat with Angela and Bill. We love to hear your comments over there as well. So, till the next episode, thank you very much, and come join us on our next adventure.